What's up, everybody? Old school here. I'm here standing with Bailey from the Cinema Makeup School.
Hi, how are you?
What's going on? And you know what? I think I was so intrigued because the first thing I seen was a random head on a table. Like, there it is, and not just any ordinary. It's a Thanos head, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, there's just so much mystery and magic in this whole thing. So, Cinema Makeup School. I guess it's cinema makeup, but tell us a little bit of what Cinema Makeup School is and does.
So Cinema Makeup School is a trade school based out of Los Angeles. We do everything from like beauty makeup, character makeup, prosthetics, special effects. We even do stuff like digital makeup as well, a little bit of everything. So right now, up here we have graduates and they're doing various makeups from like Diablo and Deadpool. We also have a Thanos walking around. It's pretty much a dream. I mean, you get to see your creations come to life. You get to learn some really cool techniques, such as, you get to do sculpting and painting and learning how to do things that not everyone else can do.
Now, is this considered a version of, special effects, like Tom Savini style stuff? And is it kind of running along the same lines?
A little bit. We do a lot of more techniques that, we do like prop making as well as costume making and makeup. So it's like creating an entire character, not just the face prosthetics, but we can do just about everything.
You can make a version of me and all of a sudden lay it over their body and glue it and spray paint it and airbrush it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the cool thing about this industry too, is you're not restricted to one thing. You can do a little bit of everything.
Gotcha. So and now who do we have here? What's the first one? This is from Diablo?
The first one is Diablo from the third game, or we call her Diablo.
Diablo. Yeah, I think I know a few ex-girlfriends like that.
Oh my god. So she's been in the chair for about 7.5 hours now.
7.5 hours?
Yeah.
Does she get to itch? If she has an itch, can she move?
Yeah, she can. She can also, if it's under the prosthetic, she can tap on it and it kind of helps. Yeah. So
7.5 hours. That's like a flight back to the East Coast.
Yeah, exactly. She has a lot of patience.
Wow. And that's usually, and then how much done is that job? Right now, as you can see it here.
I'd say maybe about halfway or 3/4. She still has a little bit of smaller pieces to go on, so it shouldn't take any more from another 2-3 hours.
Now, what happens when, let's say, she went out into the sunny San Diego heat? Would she start to slowly melt in Diablo style, or what happens to the glue and everything else? She eventually end up with a pile of molten lava. What would happen?
Well, she'll just kind of get really uncomfortable. Some of the pieces might start lifting. Once you start sweating and all that kind of stuff, the glue will start to unstick. But it's mostly she'll just get really uncomfortable.
Oh, that's nice. Uncomfortable to sit down, and then it's uncomfortable while you're walking around. But it's actually super cool, though.
Yeah, it's really cool. And, a lot of the actors who are in this kind of makeup, people don't understand that, they have hours and hours of being in it, then hours and hours of, taking it off and getting it put on. And it's really tough work to be able to do that.
So it's a full-time job just sitting for the makeup first?
Pretty much, yeah.
And then you have to act in it for 10 more hours. And how long does it take to get off?
It's a lot faster. It can take an hour, 2 hours.
Is it a big Band-Aid? You just rip it off and all this?
That would make it so much easier, but that would also rip off her skin. I don't think we can do that. But you just take an oil-based remover typically and just kind of brush it under and take it off.
Wow, that's crazy. And then do you guys reuse the pieces, or the new pieces have to be applied the next day if, let's say, it's a second day shoot or something?
A little bit of both. Sometimes you can save pieces if you use a special remover, or sometimes if you use the oil ones, they'll come off really easily. You can't use them again.
Gotcha. So cool. So anybody out there who's looking to get into the industry in cinema makeup, is this the first stepping stone? Where do they go? How do they do? What do they sign up for?
I think it is. We teach you everything from basics to master techniques depending on your skill level and what you're doing for your projects. Definitely this is a really good first step, especially since school isn't too long. It's a pretty good amount of time. You get right into the industry right afterwards. We help you out with finding jobs.
Look at that. Job placement. Awesome. Well, thank you so much. I'm really wowed by this whole thing. It's a really great show. I think we got manhandled by Thanos earlier. Very impressive. Thank you so much for checking out the Cinema Makeup School out of Los Angeles.
Yeah, thank you so much.
We'll talk to you guys real soon.